viens manger la crème glacée.
Hey, Bo.
Hey, Jason, what's up, dude?
Nothing. What's up with you?
I'm studying French. I got this great idea.
What?
Great idea. Hear me out. We're gonna do the whole show en français.
In French?
Yeah.
But we're tragically
Si.
redneck.
No, we
Yeah.
could be classy.
We'll do it later. We'll do it later.
Le crétin. Je m'appelle Bo. Je m'appelle Bo. Je m'appelle Bo.
Like the moves that you're doing on purpose, sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you, pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey! Oh man, if I don't came and told me, son.
And now a man whose French knowledge extends only to fries and kissing, Jason Suel.
Yes, everybody, welcome to Later with Jason Suel. So glad to have you here. Man, it's fun. It's a Saturday night, isn't it? Yeah, the band's looking good. The band today featuring Charlie Platt's shirt. Just want to point that out. Yep, Charlie Platt looking good over there. You know, we got a great episode lined up. Got a couple people coming by to talk about the Black Apple Awards, Idol Class, the Black Apple Awards. Cody Ford joining us on the show. We can give Cody a round of applause. Yeah. And I'm really excited about over here at our chef's table, we have a gentleman named Jeff Wetzel from Le Bouvier Chef Services. Le Bouvier is French for the cowboy or shaggy dog, depending on your inflection, I hear. And also I hear that he specializes in French cuisine. He specializes in beans and francs. Huh? Huh? Hey.
You know, Jason,
Yes.
I'm gonna have to start calling you Pepe Le Pew with all these stinkers. You know? Yeah.
Hey, Jeff, over there at the chef's table, what are we going to be making today?
Today we're going to be making our signature Bouvier Buddha Bowl.
Signature Bouvier Buddha Bowl. Signature means like it's something you make a lot of, right?
Yes, it is one of our best-selling items.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to try that Bouvier Buddha Bowl. And right now, I'm really excited, folks, because we're going to go to a new segment here on Later with Jason Suel called Pin Drop. And let me do a little explaining about that segment. You know how you can go on your phone and you can drop pins of places you want to go or places where you want to visit? Well, we have taken it upon ourselves to go through Northwest Arkansas and drop our pins in places where you want to be. But before we do that, something really important is that we check out our mailbag, right? Mailbag, some correspondence coming in from you folks out there.
It's amazing
Curious.
that we keep getting letters.
I know.
We keep getting letters.
I know, thanks, Mom. So the question is that we've had a lot of chefs on the show, chefs like Jeff over here, but people have noticed that we've never featured any fish on the show.
Never.
Fish,
No
products
fish.
yet on Later with Jason Suel. So people are wondering, what's up with that? And I think that the short answer is that every year, the band, myself, Bo, we take it upon ourselves to go out and do a fishing trip, a fishing expedition. The last one was pretty nuts, though, right?
We taught Owen how to swim.
And so through these fishing expeditions that we've gone on, we have learned to respect all sea creatures and sea life. So
Not eat our aquatic brethren.
I know, our aquatic brethren, right? Right, Owen?
So tasty.
I know. That's what got us in trouble on the boat, remember? Yes. Yeah, all right. Yes, he remembers. All right, folks, stick around. We got more coming up right here on Later. On this segment of Pin Drop, we're in beautiful downtown Siloam Springs, Arkansas. Now, if Siloam Springs isn't initially on your list of places to go when you have a night out, it should be. And right now, we're gonna take you to 3 hot spots in Siloam that you should definitely check out. Keith, talk to me about your concept for this establishment.
Well, we wanted to have a nice place people could come and have local brewed products, and so that was the whole idea with my wife Rhonda and I on when we decided to come up with this business. We've got 21 taps, and right now I think we've got 12 Arkansas breweries represented, and one local cidery, Black Apple Crossing.
Yeah, Springdale.
9 of those are from Northwest Arkansas. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Yeah.
And that's been our big deal.
Word of mouth, and you know your name too, Creekside. If you're in Siloam Springs and you look for the creek that's downtown,
Right.
chances are you might find this place.
We think we're easy to find.
I think you are too. Well, thanks for letting us take the time to stop in. So I'm joined here by Brian McKenzie here at 28 Springs. There's a lot going on. It's very atmospheric. And you did a lot, I know, about the refurbishing the place, sort of redesigning on the inside.
When the owners took over, we did a lot of work. We ripped out the old drop ceiling and exposed all this nice woodwork, and the brick walls and all of that. And we won an award for the remodel. This was an early automotive dealership. It was Kody Ford. And they remodeled the building in the 40s. It had been a hardware store and put Kody Ford in here, so yeah.
Right.
In the menu, what's always popular is the hamburger. We grind our own meat every day. We make our own buns in our own bakery. We hand cut the fries ourselves, and we try and source all the lettuce and the tomato from the farmer's market across the street when it's open.
That sounds delicious. And you were telling me that is like your number one selling item.
That is our number one selling item,
and
is
then
the burger.
Right close to it are the avocado fries, right?
The avocado fries.
One of the things that sets you off is like entertainment. You've got musical guests coming.
We do
by.
live music on Tuesdays. We have the Sons Otis Malone the first Tuesday of every month. Local string band, nice bluegrass sound.
Awesome, Brian. Thanks for taking a moment to
Thank
talk
you.
to us. Absolutely, yeah. So Chris and Emily here at Poor John's, thanks for joining me. On your coffee mugs here, Poor John's, and there's an octopus logo. Is there a story behind?
It's actually quite
Oh, so it's only 4. You're right. Thanks for correcting me. Is there a story behind the quadrupus there?
We like being completely different from everything else
Yeah.
anyone's ever seen. So
Yeah, we're just kind of quirky.
I like
Yeah.
that. You're kind of quirky, and you got a lot going on here that's kind of quirky too. I mean, so with your coffee drinks, you got a lot going on with coffee, and I'm noticing just as we have been here for a short time, there's a lot of different ways you make coffee. I saw an AeroPress back there. We talked with Lenny about some contraption back there. Talk to us about the coffee here.
So we use Topeka in Tulsa, Onyx over in Springdale, and Oddly Correct in Kansas City. We try to keep it
I
very.
thought you were saying I was oddly correct.
No, yeah, oddly incorrect.
Has been said before, yeah.
right now I bake mainly a ton of bagels. I have so many bagels every
Bagels
week.
are the best.
So awesome. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us about your place. And folks, if you're in Siloam Springs, you're going to want to pick up a bagel and a coffee at Poor John's.
Later with Jason Suel is proudly presented by Sam's Furniture. For the largest selection of quality name brand furniture at everyday guaranteed low prices, get it at Sam's.
Yeah, welcome back. Later with Jason Suel at the Old Buildings LLC desk, joining us here.
We're going to be getting an upgrade soon.
Nonetheless, joining us at the desk is Cody Ford. Cody Ford, editor-in-chief of the Idle Class magazine. How's it going?
Man, it's going great, Jason. Thanks for having me here.
Absolutely. So glad to have you. You're a man about town. You got a lot of things in the works in Northwest Arkansas, a lot of projects you've just completed, projects on the horizon. One of the things I wanted to talk about is this issue of the Idle Class magazine.
The mouth issue.
The mouth issue. It's the fashion issue.
It's a scratch and sniff, too, so you can smell the breath
That's
coming
right.
off of it.
You know, when we were talking about this a while back, one of the things that we hear a lot about the Idle Class is that it smells good.
This page in particular smells delicious.
With that stud right there.
Yeah. Did you see that it's called Later with Jason Suel? It says Mr. Saturday Night there, Bo Counts. Are you
I saw that. Is that the only reason you asked Cody to be here is so that you could be like, well, here's
Absolutely.
me?
And one thing I wanted to point out about this magazine, and all of the magazines actually, are these sweeping epic shots of Cody Ford in the editor's note
Every
section.
issue, there's a new one.
It's, yeah, collect them, put them on your wall.
We need trading cards.
And you keep cranking these things out. You have another one that's on our doorstep or will be released very soon. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Food and drink, right? One of my favorite
Food and drink,
topics.
yeah. It's, I think that's probably everyone's favorite topic. You know, when the photos started coming And like, I was just kind of drooling
Right,
just a little bit, because
every time we have a chef in here, Bo Counts is
Just
Mr.
Salivation
Drool. He's a drool
Station.
factory.
Salivation Station.
That was one of my nicknames in college.
Get a shirt.
Yeah.
But I know that you timed this. It's sort of timely because Black Apple Awards.
Yes.
They are upcoming. They're happening real soon.
Yeah, we're gonna get this one out a few weeks in advance, and it's gonna be happening on May 19th.
In
Always a
downtown
memorable
Fayetteville.
night.
Yeah.
It's been, this is the third one, right?
This is the third one, yeah. It's voting has been going on for a couple weeks at idleclassmag.com/blackapple2017, and you can also get tickets there as well and other information.
Hey, Cody Ford, a couple things we want to do with you before you get out of here.
We're going to take you to the bathroom and give you a swirly.
Okay, fair enough.
Bo has been waiting to do that to one lucky guest for years now. No, we've got a little segment we call That Old Fad.
Dun, dun, dun,
That's
dun.
right. Dun, 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 dun. It's That Old Fad, everybody. So here in this sealed envelope, as you'll see, it is sealed and says from Bo. Bo has
Bo is the
written
king
down-
of trivia, so
He is.
It is.
This might be
And
tough.
weird old stuff.
Weird old stuff is what we're going for. He's written down a fad, something that you may have had some dealings with. Pizza Hut Book It. You have any idea what that is?
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I'm kind of stumped.
Right. Well,
you probably had a few
you're a
favorites.
reader. You're this is been
Oh,
going
is this
on
the
from
book club?
Yes.
Yes, I do remember this. Yeah.
All right.
I
And
totally
you read
remember.
books and you win pizza.
Yeah, no, I remember that. My school didn't do it, but I remember El Dorado High School did it, and or like the junior high and all that did
Right.
it.
That's the only reason
Yeah.
I read as a kid.
Pizza Hut Book It.
Pizza.
Who doesn't like to read except for Bo Counts, right?
Yeah.
Only if there's pizza.
Another thing, Cody Ford, we got to do this because we do it with all of our guests.
Okay.
You may be familiar with the format of this, but we need to know your spirit animal. The spirit animal that you think is your, encompasses your being.
English Bulldog. No question. I smell better,
He just
and
had it
I
right
don't
there.
shed like that, but overall, yeah,
English Bulldog.
kind of funny looking and I like to sleep. What can I say? Not as jolly yet. One day.
One day. So it's
After the
almost,
food and drink issue.
Hey, Cody Ford, thanks for coming
Thank
on
you
the
for having
show.
me, Jason.
Absolutely. Stick around, folks. We got more coming up right here on Later.
Sir, our navigational computers are failing. We need the diagnostic reprogramming code from headquarters.
Captain, our navigational computers are failing. I suggest you appraise headquarters immediately.
How am I supposed to fit that request into 140 characters? Does anybody know the short for computer?
Galactic Raiders!
Our musical guests brought to you by Walton Arts Center, presenting the new West Street Live series.
This is Teddy Sablon with a smash-up of two of his hits, Silver Diamonds Gold and Nicer Place to Die.
Your voice is like a softly rang bell. Yes, it's sweet enough to make my heart melt. And there's nothing that for that I wouldn't do. Yes, you only have to ask me to. And your body is so shapely and fine. I think it's safe to say that you're in your prime. And there's nothing that for that I wouldn't move. Oh yes, you only have to motion to. As tangled in the age of foreign language on a page that reads, to recite you poetry is harder than to sing. So I hope you like the music I bring. I can buy you silver, diamonds, gold, a precious stone, but it won't amount the love that I own. And I'm hoping you might stay a while, but to ask you to is just not my style. So I slid your keys beneath my books, 'cause it's the last place that I thought you might look. As tangled in the age of foreign language on a page that reads, to recite you poetry is harder than to sing. So I hope you like the music I bring. I can buy you silver, diamonds, gold, a precious stone, but it won't amount the love that I own. Yes, you're my girl you take home to your mother. When you're on my arm, I feel so proud, yeah. I was lost and lonely and out in a rainstorm, but your love brought me to the rainbow. Now I live my days without no clouds. Oh yeah, my heart will hurt and lonely, man. My words sweet, but muttered too low and hard to understand. I ain't got no reason, I ain't got no wine. I think I'll sit right here and play guitar for a while. You gonna get me out of what? Or leave me here to die? 'Cause I don't feel the love. Matter of fact, I'm about to cry. I've given up anyway, Lord. Ooh, I've been all around the world. I still ain't found anything quite like love. Just some silly giddy girls. Just some silly giddy girls. I'm gonna tell you a little tale of how your hopes and dreams might fail, and of all the things I lost when I found myself in jail. My heart's breaking more and more, Lord. Ooh, I almost can't go on. I still sing to myself at night, love, but the words just come out wrong. But the words just come out wrong. I'm gonna head up for the hills. Gonna spread my wings and fly. Gonna leave my happy home to find a nicer place to die. I've given up anyway, Lord. Ooh, I almost can't go on. I still sing to myself at night, love, but the words just come out wrong. But the words just come out wrong.
It's the Bouvier Boudreaux, and you're gonna love that flavor. Put it in your face hole.
Put it in your face hole, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we're at the chef's table. Joining me is Jeff Wetzel from Le Bouvier Chef Services over in Siloam Springs. Man, you got a lot of great ingredients over here. What are we gonna do with all those ingredients?
We are gonna make our signature Bouvier Boudreaux, which is a very healthy salad.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So
getting healthy today on the show, guys.
You know.
Nice.
You know, hey, I've got to play to all markets, so it can't be all meat and cheese all the time, even though that's the majority of my diet.
Is this cowboy quinoa?
It's not everybody else's. And then what I've got here is some wonderful fresh tricolored bell peppers, a little jalapeno, some red onion that we've just sauteed. So we're just going to get all these peppers and everything down in here. So this here is just a little sun-dried tomato vinaigrette that we made. And so we're just going to give this a nice coating.
Just show a little bit, show the camera kind of what we're working with in there. Yeah, delish.
Like I said, one of my chefs taught me, you know, is simplicity is key. Don't muck things up with too many ingredients.
Right.
Just respect the ones that you have. So now I'm going to take a little bit of this fresh goat cheese, and we are going to just put a few,
a little quinoa and fresh goat cheese.
Now,
y'all.
Y'all.
Yeah, you know, that's how we do it.
Jeff, I know that you have some exciting things upcoming in the future with your own TV show, right?
Yes, we are in close works right now with the Food Network. So everything is starting to come together.
Yeah.
It looks like, you know, there's a very good chance that I'll be getting my own show on there.
Oh man!
So when you need some guests, you call these two.
The Food Network. Yeah.
You need a band. Yeah.
So we'll come eat your food anytime you want to make for us. For
Yeah,
sure.
well, I'm always looking for guinea pigs.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm the best.
You might have to fight my wife for that a little bit, but you know, she kind of claims that role.
I'm sure.
And so here, for just a little more color, we're gonna do a little bit of my fresh pickled red onion right on there. And then just to finish it, a little bit of fresh green onion. Now, I always like to cut my green onion on a real hard bias. I just like the presentation of it.
I would have sliced my finger off by now. I'm just going to point that out.
I'm biased pretty hard to green onion, too.
Yeah, we've got a nice
Are
little...
you? Are you?
Nice little
Oh
green
my
onion
gosh,
there,
look at that.
boom.
That is
We'll
beautiful.
Just clean up the edge of our plate.
It's delicious. And then we're going to get a chance to try this before we head out today. Folks, Jeff Wetzel, Le Bouvier Chef Services, making his signature Bouvier Buddha Bowl right here on Later with Jason Suel. Stick around, we got more coming up on Later.
Just for cowboys.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on Later. So glad you were here, and we're so glad we had Cody Ford here from the Out of Class magazine to talk about the Black Apple Awards. And we want to make sure we thank Jeff Wetzel from Le Bouvier Chef Services. You can find him every Saturday morning at the Siloam Springs Farmers Market making authentic Texas pit barbecue. Is that right?
That's right.
Barbecue aside, let's hit this Buddha Bowl.
All right, see you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.